Hey Gemini, how are you doing? This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Keep in mind, this is a general read. Take what resonates and leave the rest behind. What is going on with the fabulous and most magical gems? What do you need to know? What do you need to see for your highest good? Present time, the Six of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. What's coming towards you? The Seven of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. And your focus is the Ten of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And your blocked and challenged position is the Magician, Major Arcana 4, Gemini, Virgo. And your outcome is the Hierophant, Major Arcana 4, Taurus. Okay, Gemini, let's clarify this and find out what is going on. Present time, you have the Six of Wands, and the Six of Wands is a promotion, a raise. This can also be about status and wealth. And in your focus is this Ten of Pentacles. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is about your end-all be-all, your big old house, your white picket fence. That can also be legacy, luxury, inheritance, or something traditional. This could also be some kind of passed down knowledge. And there is some kind of opportunity here, completion, closure, hitting some kind of milestone or midpoint in some kind of job and career. And this is about a reward, because with the Hierophant, this could be like a grant. So like if you have been waiting to hear back if you passed some kind of test, or been waiting for a green card or anything here, this also is about putting yourself out there. What's coming towards you is the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords could be secret, making swift, quick movements and not telling people your beeswax. You also might have an energy around you who could be a little bit of a car salesman. So you might want to watch out for people that are telling you big stories. But then again, this person might not be who they are. So what is this Six of Wands? Because this could be somebody who maybe you want something for this person, or this person has some kind of agenda attached, meaning like they know you're coming into inheritance. They know you're coming into money. So this person is like, well, Gemini has status. I'll just ride Gemini's coattail. Or there is somebody who has like a hidden motive or an agenda to take something rather than give. So the Hierophant is about, yes, the teacher, but it also could be something about federal government, after school programs, places that you go. So this could be, some kind of group, club, organization. So what is the Six of Wands? And Temperance. Beautiful energy. Doing things within balance and moderation, not rushing yourself or overextending yourself at this time. With the Temperance is finding a nice healing and harmony. It means, exercising, getting out, feeling good. Something about prayed or proud. So be proud of how far you have come on your journey, and you are being protected. I'm also getting something about setting yourself free from some kind of commitment connection where maybe something has been quite shady or in the dark. Somebody could be doing something sly or underhanded. So this could be like, a slippery, sly person. So what is this Seven of Swords? Seven of Swords can also be, somebody here is trying to cut corners. So cutting corners could actually backfire on this person. And the Knight of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Knight of Wands can be a situation where free-spirited type of an energy, flexibility, adaptability, marching to the beat of your own drum. Knight of Wands is also a situation where a person here is withholding some kind of rage or anger or feeling frustrated. Can also be something about hidden desire and hidden passion. So this could be somebody who is very arrogant, cocky, boastful. They're one day gone the next, Peter Pan syndrome. And this person, it kind of feels like you have been giving this person the benefit of the doubt, like lying for this person, of being like, oh, no, you know what? They're a great friend. Well, we send Peter back to Never Never Land to go play with Captain Hook and the Lost Boys. I'm also getting something about free time. Allow yourself to have free time to go out to do something fun for yourself. So this 10 of Pentacles in your focus is some kind of commitment or connection. Could also be, like I said, inheritance. So you do have somebody who inheriting a trade. So there's something about a trade-off. So this is transactional. So it's not based on unconditional love. It's based on transaction. It means, what can I get out of this situation from this person without having to do much? Well, I can just charm you, right? So what is this 10 of Pentacles in your focus? And the 3 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the 3 of Swords is, yes, heartbreak, separation, and sadness. Could be dealing with a Virgo. But in the blocked and challenged position is the Magician. Something here has been quite complex, or it was a very complex situation. You're also dealing with somebody who is a master manipulator. It means this person is, yes, very persuasive, very charming. They know what to say. Like they're the way that they come across. And yeah, they could be extremely cocky and arrogant, or maybe this is a situation where you could be like anger and pissed off because you know who this person is. Like this person sells you a good story in some kind of commitment connection. So there's something about like rejection is protection. So trust that. With the Magician in the blocked and challenged position is a person who doesn't have all the tools, all the elements to manifest, right? Or somebody is trying desperately to manifest you back in your good graces. So this could be an ex. This can also be your ex-boss, where this person has an agenda or a motive to keep you in this element. Yeah, there's something here about, I'm also getting somebody is embarrassed about cheating, because that could be cheating the system. Let's see what this Magician is in the blocked and challenged position before we talk about it. So this could be a very complex personality, a complex person. This person has lost their direction or got lost off their path. Maybe you have been a little bit gullible or naive to this person. Maybe you've been putting this person on a pedestal, you know, kissing the boss's ass, thinking like, yeah, this person's going to give me a raise or a promotion, and boom, and they're a totally different person, right? And that could be very disappointing as well. So what is this Magician? And the Page of Swords. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Well, the Page of Swords in the upright, I read the Page of Swords as the brat, the obnoxious brat in the tarot. This is somebody who has bratty behavior. It is also about gossip. This person could be extremely pissed off, or you here, Gemini, pissed off and triggered. But this can also be still watching or stalking somebody on social media, or somebody here is extremely jealous and envy of where you're going, and maybe that's why you're being really quiet. Maybe you have more free time, and this is what you've been doing, up and like flying under the radar, keeping something quiet. You know what this person's capable of doing. Page of Swords in the blocked and challenged position is also somebody who does not have all the information, or this is information you need to get off your chest. It might be hard for an individual to hear, but it's necessary. But it is also somebody thirsty for information, or this person doesn't have all the information, so they just talk out of their ass. So this person just talks. It's like exaggerating. Yeah, and it's complex. This person could be man child, woman child. Okay, what is this Hierophant? Hierophant can also be, you know, something about spirituality versus tradition. This can also be about family. Family is important. Tradition is important, but it's not everything. Or you need to get some kind of help here. There's support. And the Two of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Same thing with the Page of Swords. Because the Page of Swords is somebody who doesn't have all the information. So maybe you've been in the dark about having information. So that means you need to inquire more, be more inquisitive, and ask more questions. I'm also getting somebody around you right here. You're in a two-phase commitment right here. Two-phase friend, two-phase boss, two-phase structure. And again, stuck between a rock and a hard place. So this could be you saying, oh no, this friend's so great. I just love this friend. We're healing, we're compromising. No, you're not. You've got somebody who is playing the field or an actual player. Two of Swords and Three of Swords together is the Five of Swords, and then you have the Seven of Swords. Those are the most harshest cards in the deck for me as a reader. So with the Three of Swords and the Three of Swords and the Two of Swords together is the Five of Swords. Somebody here is trying to bait or hook somebody back into a dynamic, and they want power and control over the situation. So it is also a shallow victory or a hollow victory. Nobody wins in the Five of Swords. So there's something about cut your losses. Avoid. This is also somebody here. Void on committing to anything. This can also be somebody who's trying to fill a void, but it's a false sense of security and safety. So Six of Wands and Temperance. It is also somebody who's avoiding on getting help, right? Because the Hierophant is a teacher. When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. It can also be something about the teacher, right? Something about a teacher, something two-faced here. This person acts one way, but it's totally different in a different dynamic. And the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. So you have the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, and Temperance. You could definitely be dealing with this fire sign, or this is about you hitting some kind of midpoint or milestone and taking that bold, brave action right now. And there is an extraordinary type of, your uniqueness to let it shine. King of Wands is also about asserting oneself. Somebody also around you could be motivating or inspiring you, or somebody here wants their ego stroked, okay? That's all they want. Stroke my ego. Tell me how good I am here, Gem. What is this Seven of Swords and the Knight of Wands? Rage, anger. Somebody here is really angry about a situation, pissed off and angry. But, holding rage or anger or being pissed off at another person, what is this saying? Being pissed off or angry or fuming at another person is like drinking your own poison and hoping that person dies or something. It's like drinking poison and hoping that person will die, right? So it's actually poisoning you, not them. So it's actually making you more sick. And then the Seven of Swords is like, and the Three of Swords, there's something here around a commitment, a situation. And somebody's like, oh, no, everything is great. We're just going to transaction things. It's not, it's a lie. And the Four of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. And see how that Four of Pentacles here? So Seven of Swords is a withdrawn energy, or there is a situation where you're making swift, quick movements and keeping your cards close to your chest. But as you can see, this person right here, there's three people that are looking at this person or looking for this person. And this person's like, la, 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 la. I don't hear anything. I don't see anything. I don't want to hear the truth. I don't want to know that I'm a cheater. I'm just going to hide, right? So the Four of Pentacles is a withdrawn energy. Or you do have somebody around you suppressing your feelings or bottling up your feelings here, Gem. You are going to explode. And we usually explode on the people who are closest to us. So that situation as well is a withdrawn energy. Somebody here also has been withdrawing some kind of funds that you have not been aware of. So whatever these funds are, could be the government, could have something to do with a boss. or a bank. So go look at your bank statements here. Banking, subscriptions, things that you're signed up for. And this Four of Pentacles is the need for greed. This is somebody who is selfish, only gives you the time of day when they feel like giving you the time of day. They're cheaper than a skin on a grape. And it is also the stagnancy card. So the Two of Swords and the Four of Pentacles is like basically only seeing something black and white. Somebody here does not want to see somebody's true colors of who they are, whether it's you or another person around you. Like somebody's like, la, 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 that person's not a player. They're just fun. And it's making you fuming, right? So that Four of Pentacles can also be something about a father or control. I need to grip and hold on to this situation. But somebody also is sloppy. Sloppy in their work, sloppy in their thinking, sloppy in their recklessness, and you know it. Or this person knows, right? Okay, so what is this Ten of Pentacles and Three of Swords in your focus? And the Four of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy definitely has something to do with a home or a family, because the Four of Wands is the 1111 card. It is also freedom from some kind of commitment or connection. Could be also a job situation. Some of you work from home, or like there could have been something about wanting to get back together with a person. This person wants to get back together with you, but not for the right reasons. They have some kind of agenda of taking something rather than giving. There's a motive. Four of Wands is also working around your home. So this could be like something that you were building. So let's just say that you were building a situation, because as you can see, this King of Wands, there's a bunch of saws and screws and stuff here. So there's something about like, you built something to this point, and then all of a sudden there's like another bill that does come in, and maybe that this is something that caught you off guard or by surprise. Four of Wands. This also about a marriage or like a home. This could be your family's home, because the Four of Wands is a relationship. Okay, so what is this Magician and Page of Swords in the blocked and challenged position? You could also have a really complex child, or growing up complex. Something about a complex child. So maybe that this is the government or the system where they have pulled resources or pulled fundings for like something about insurance, or somebody didn't, it's almost like somebody like built something, but they didn't have like a permit for it to build. Yeah, because that's like reckless behavior. Somebody here has reckless behavior, but they're also cheap. I'm also getting something about hoarding. So this person's like hoarding or hiding a lot of money, hiding a lot of something here. And the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, in the blocked and challenged position, the Wheel of Fortune. This is someone karmic to you. So this is not your first rodeo with this person. This first interaction with this person is not your first rodeo, and it's not their first time doing it to somebody else. So with the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, it's something fated and destined for you on your path, luck going in your favor, depending on if you take that bold, brave action. Now, you can assert yourself, and there's a situation where you need to avoid committing to anything right now. There's also somebody who is avoiding on learning a lesson. So this is going in another redundant pattern or a cycle. So somebody around you is avoiding on learning a lesson, because the teacher's here, right? The student's in the blocked and challenged position. So somebody here, when the Wheel of Fortune is in the blocked and challenged position, this is stagnancy, a setback, a financial setback. Somebody here also has bad juju, bad karma, bad luck. Let's see what this Hierophant is in this Two of Swords. This is very stubborn energy. This could also be a financial setback. There's something here about like, yeah, and the Ace of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Well, the Ace of Wands is anybody throwing you a bone or a lifeline that it looks too good to be true, trust it. The Eight of Swords is self-imposed prison, stuck, tied, trapped in some kind of situation, feeling like you can't get out of it, but you can. The way that you can get out of this situation is with the Two of Swords, and the Eight of Swords is to let it go. Somebody here is not letting something go so that they can renew something that is more passionate towards a situation. This is also needing to light a fire up your derriere. It's catalytic here. What is this? Yeah, because you only have the King of Wands. King of Wands is somebody who is very mature. Could be a Leo, a Sagittarius, a Leo or a Sagittarius. What is this Ace of Wands in your outcome? I just want to get one more card. And the Four of Cups. Wow. Well, the Four of Cups is complaining. Somebody here is bored, discontent, or disappointed, or dissatisfied in some kind of commitment, circumstance, relationship. Can also be a mother. So no matter how much you do for this person or bend over backwards for this person, they will never be happy or satisfied. It is also distractions. Watch who is distracting you or making something look really good when it's not good. And I feel like I did your last reading of like, oh, it's a dirty offer. Yeah, Four of Cups is somebody who is emotionally withdrawn, and there is something about a void. So there is no kind of love left in this relationship. So if you want this relationship, it's going to be based on transaction and conditioning, not unconditional love. Four of Cups is also somebody around you who is bored in their life. So no matter, like I said, they're bored or very distracted. Somebody here also is just a big old distraction. So it's wasting your time, energy, and focus. Don't waste your time, energy, and focus on this person. Let's see who this person is. Give me some oracle cards to describe this person. Animated eyes. So this can also be something about a person who is, you know, fake eyelashes, fake makeup, fake something. I'm also getting something fake. Animation. This can also be like animating. So AI something, animation. This person is not a real person. You're being catfished, right? Pay attention. Especially if you've never met this person in person. This person's a robot. Medium hair. Freckles. And Asian. So this person could be like, have an Asian background. And then I have Hispanic or Latino. Yeah, somebody here is really complex. And then it says friends, acquaintance, trust, support, and loyalty. So there is a person around you who is kind and patient. It might be a fire sign here. This person is very motivating, or is like giving you some kind of advice of what to do. Fated meeting meant to be, destined, predetermined, and encounter. Maybe this is also a friend, because the Page of Swords could be somebody who is a gossiper, though. Something about gossip. storm warning, upheaval, obstacles, wrecking ball, and drama. Yeah, this could be a friend. And date, courting, dating, anniversary, and meetup. I don't know. Use your best discretion. And then you do have player, charming, manipulative, karmic, and somebody being tested or testing you. Mountain road, you were on the road to success. Okay, so hold that. Bouquet, compliments from an admirer. Be careful where the compliments are coming from, especially if you have money, because somebody here is either just got over or like some kind of relationship and is just looking for, you know, somebody's coattail, right? Caterpillar, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Staff, you'll be taken care of in difficult times. Well, temperance is here. So it's protection from misfortune and, yeah, protection or rejection is also protection here. Flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. It's right there. So the person that, you know, you might have put on a pedestal or whatever this person wants to you, you need to see this person as equal, right? And gavel-gavel involvement with the law. So yeah, do not lower your standards. Gavel-gavel involvement with the law. Somebody here is really disappointed or like, boo-hoo, poor me, but what about me? Gem, what about me? Boo-hoo, boo, boo-hoo. But there is, it's like, don't avoid compromising. And there's something about like building some kind of confidence inside of you. Your confidence is key here. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know how this resonates with you. Like, share, subscribe. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can also do so in the description box below. Click on the link. It will take you to the website and you can check out the options there. Take care, my friends. Bye-bye.